Hello, lovers of drama in Hollywood. Today we talk about a story that sounds so wild, it's like the plot of a movie. Alright, imagine this. Music mogul extraordinaire, the legendary Diddy, is hauling in none other than A-list Oscar-winning actor Ben Affleck into court. For what, you ask? It's about some top-secret FBI footage, a jaw-dropping raid. And yes, Jennifer Lopez right in the middle. It's not just another celebrity spat, this is Hollywood at its juiciest, with secrets spilling out faster than you can say, action. So grab your favorite snack, settle in, and let's unravel the drama that's got Tinseltown abuzz.
Having a hard time at my level. There's always different levels to it, and there's different levels to the hard time, but we all having a hard time.
Turbulent times for Diddy. From being the most successful artist within the music fraternity, Sean Diddy Combs in recent times has been involved in a number of controversies. However, this limelight on Diddy, over the years, has increasingly turned out to be negative. He is lit up with serious accusations, from sexual misconduct to alleged involvement in illegal activities. These claims have led to multiple lawsuits, thus painting a disturbing picture of Diddy's offstage life. But it's not all smooth sailing for Diddy at the top. "I'm having a hard time at my level," he once confessed, a sentiment that could very well apply more now than ever. For the first time in his career, his legal woes have reached a boiling point, placing him not just under public scrutiny, but also under the watchful eyes of law enforcement. Mounting allegations. The wave of legal challenges Diddy faces began swelling when several women stepped forward, accusing him of sexual harassment. These allegations go to show that some kind of disturbing behavior has indeed occurred, exerting his great power and influence upon those around him to take advantage of them. Some of these allegations go even further, pinning Diddy to even more sinister activities, including connections to human trafficking rings. While Diddy's lawyers are doing everything possible to deny all these claims as invalid, the amount of lawsuits and testimonies emerging shows this is not a case of some celebrity being targeted by a host of opportunists. The fact that the federal authorities are involved frames the case as serious and states that there is something at stake much more than Diddy's reputation. Ben Affleck enters the picture. So, where does Ben Affleck come into all this? To understand that, we have to go back to the tangled web of associations that involves not just Ben, but Jennifer Lopez and Diddy. The history between Jennifer Lopez and Diddy has been long and complicated. They were one of those highly publicized couples back in the late 90s and early 2000s. Their relationship was commonly covered by the tabloids for one reason or another. A nightclub shooting in New York City took place in 1999 and was arguably the most highly publicized incident during their relationship. Diddy and Jennifer were arrested, but while Jennifer would be eventually cleared from all charges, it was the incident which led to a significant turn in their relationship, further leading to their eventual breakup. Fast forward to the present day, Jennifer Lopez is married to Ben Affleck. The two reunited their love after almost a couple of decades apart, becoming one of Hollywood's most widely featured couples. But it now seems their past connections to Diddy have resurfaced in the most unexpected way through the recent FBI raid on Diddy's properties. The FBI raid. What was the search for? According to sources, the raid spearheaded by the FBI was due to a deeply connected investigation involving Diddy and illegal activities such as human trafficking. In the raid, it was indicated that the police were searching for evidence, mainly videos featuring underage girls in addition to other heinous crimes. It wasn't a small thing that the FBI was interested in Diddy's properties. The raid in itself was pretty elaborate. The federal agents were combing through his belongings, seizing electronic devices, documents, and anything else that could possibly link Diddy to these serious allegations. Yet, due to the unofficial nature of the released details, the public can only speculate what really came out of this raid.
Thief is the worst thing. His hand should be chopped. Her hand should be chopped off. His or her hand should be. That's the way I feel about somebody taking something from somebody that ain't there. When you could go out and you could go and work for something.
The leaked footage and the dark web. What really makes this situation explosive is that footage from this FBI raid has somehow hit the dark web. This leaked footage has become a central piece in Diddy's lawsuit against Ben Affleck. Per sources, Diddy believes that Ben had a role in leaking this sensitive material, using his connections with Jennifer Lopez to obtain the footage. The theory goes that Jennifer, who has her own experiences with Diddy's darker nature, could have had the footage in her possession and passed it along to Ben. From there, the footage was allegedly leaked onto the dark web, where it would do maximal damage to Diddy's reputation. Again, there's no real proof to put this theory into a logical worldview, but by the looks of it, Diddy's attorney is just about convinced enough to take it to trial. Why target Ben? Diddy's view. From Diddy's point of view, targeting Ben Affleck in this lawsuit could serve a multitude of purposes. Sources close to the situation are of the view that this may be a strategic move by Diddy so as to get attention off his legal mess. He is said to paint Ben as the bad guy who leaked the footage so he can discredit him and take away the attention from charges brought against him. Others believe this suit may be one of personal vendetta. Given the complicated history between Diddy, Jennifer Lopez, and Ben Affleck, it is not hard to imagine that Diddy may have grudges with Ben, particularly at this time that Jennifer and Ben get romantic again. Lawsuit, legal grounds, and possible outcomes. Okay, let's move on to the lawsuit. Diddy's lawyers filed a lawsuit against Ben Affleck for illegally releasing the footage of his FBI raid, which caused severe damage to Diddy's image in public. What the lawsuit states is that such an action by Ben was not only illegal, but perhaps malicious too, at the instigation of a personal vendetta. If the court decides to rule in Diddy's favor, then Ben Affleck may face some serious legal actions being brought against him, financial damages included. This lawsuit also prolongs investigations into further detail on the role of Ben with regard to the leak, which could take months or even years to close. However, there are those who feel that this is a smear campaign, a form of damage control by Diddy, with the raid by the FBI and some leaked footage that really puts him in the worst light. This might be a way for Diddy to try and regain some semblance of control in the narrative. Going after Ben, in his mind, may be the way to detract from the much heavier accusations against him. But that move could easily blow up in his face. Lawsuits tend to trace down far more dirt than anyone really wants uncovered. Should Diddy's claims be thrown out by the court, or should new evidence turn up that undercuts his case, Diddy could be put into an even more precarious situation in which his legal troubles threaten to eclipse his career entirely. Public reaction and fan theories. As news of the lawsuit breaks, fan reactions have been rather adamant, to say the least. Many people are in awe of how thorough an investigation into the activities of Diddy has been brought forward. Some have said they cannot believe it has taken this long for such serious accusations to surface. On social media, opinions are divided. Some feel that Diddy is only trying to shift blame onto Ben Affleck as some kind of escape route from his wrongdoings. Others seem pretty convinced that Ben may have had a part in leaking the footage, either in exposing Diddy's alleged crimes or for a personal vendetta. Comments online are divided into camps. When will we see Diddy arrested? He needs to shut up. He has done too much. Can you imagine what else he has done that we do not know about? One user wrote. Another chipped in, Ben Affleck should show whatever tapes he has. This man should go to jail forever. He's a monster. But the drama doesn't end there. Jennifer Lopez, even though she is not involved with the lawsuit, has also become a target of opinion in the court of public views. Some fans say that her silence on the matter might mean she is trying to distance herself from all the drama. Others say she could be biding her time until that exact moment when she speaks possibly in defense of Ben through the legal battle ahead. Stakes for Ben Affleck. The stakes in this case are extremely high for Ben Affleck. If he is found to have leaked the footage, or even if the lawsuit just continues on and keeps him in the news for all the wrong reasons, that would totally destroy his career. Getting involved with a legal tussle with some powerful figure like Diddy strains all the industry connections on him and encumbers future projects. Of course, should he successfully defend himself and have the suit tossed out, Ben may actually emerge from this with his reputation relatively intact indeed, perhaps even stronger for standing up to them. But that is a big if, given the parlous nature of any lawsuit involving high-profile celebrities.
Does he still try to holler? He has to, because it's Pup.
No.
No? That was an awkward no. All right.
No, she said no.
Has Diddy ruined it for like black guys or just hip hop guys? Like after him, he's like, I'm not dating no more black hip hop guys ever again.
You know what? I'm a little bit off musicians. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
The Jennifer Lopez predicament. Jennifer Lopez may not be a party to the lawsuit outright, but she probably is under pressure nonetheless. As Ben's wife, whatever damage this brings about with the court case might just spill over onto her career too. This could vary depending on how it goes, and she may be pushed into the limelight to publicly defend Ben, thus dragging her deeper into the mess. As for J.Lo, she is in a way stuck between the devil and the deep. By maintaining silence, she might just about save herself from being bombarded with controversy, while speaking out on the issue would further drag her into the mess. especially if her case with Diddy is hyped as the main attraction in the lawsuit. Possible scenarios and what's next. As the initial shock of Diddy suing Ben Affleck begins to wear off, everyone is wondering what exactly could happen next. The thing is, it could go a bunch of ways, each with its own set of consequences for all the parties involved. If Diddy wins the lawsuit, he could be entitled to a significant legal victory that includes finances due to defamation or some emotional distress. A move like that would relay a strong message that he is not going to take what he views as betrayal lightly, and perhaps would make others think twice before crossing those lines if they know there may be consequences to their actions. On the other hand, Diddy's lawsuit might also spectacularly backfire on him. In a situation where the court could dismiss his claims, or where something comes up to void his case, he may end up with even more negative headlines about him. In the worst-case scenario, an adverse ruling might serve as the final blow to Diddy's already embattled career. 857. Implications beyond. A lawsuit that has pitted two celebrities against each other, the trial reflects bigger issues of power, influence, and accountability that come with Hollywood. Over the years, rumors and whispers have talked about the dark underbelly of fame, where stories of exploitation and abuse have often been swept under the rug. Of course, that would suggest that something has changed. Only the fact that federal authorities would investigate someone as powerful as Diddy hints that the era of sweeping these allegations under the rug is one step closer to being over. Setting a very bad precedent, this case is going to create a landmark on how leaked information, especially sensitive material acquired through illegal means, is treated in the courts. In the event of Diddy winning this lawsuit, it opens up the floodgates for similar cases where celebrities will be suing each other over information that has been stolen or leaked. And there you have it, folks, a real-life Hollywood thriller that's as unpredictable as it is juicy. Whether it's the scandal, the courtroom drama, or simply tuning in to see what will happen next, this showdown of Diddy versus Ben Affleck has something for every partisan. The stakes are high, tension thick, and who knows what bombshell will drop next? Thanks for hanging out with us as we peeled back the layers of this star-studded saga. Hit that like button, subscribe for more sizzling stories, and stay tuned, because in Hollywood, the drama never sleeps, and neither do I. And there you have it, folks, a real-life Hollywood thriller that's as juicy as it is unpredictable. Whether it's the scandal, the courtroom drama, or the mystery of what is to come next with this Diddy versus Ben Affleck showdown, this has got something for everyone to see. The stakes are higher, the tension is thicker than imaginable, and who knows what bombshell may fall next. Appreciate you hanging out with us, peeling back the layers in this star-studded saga. Tap that like, subscribe for more sizzling stories, and tune in later. Because in Hollywood, the drama never sleeps, neither should you. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates as this story continues to unfold. Whether Diddy's lawsuit turns out to be a masterstroke of legal strategy or an act of desperation to change the narrative, one thing's for sure, Hollywood is in for a wild ride.